We're live and in full effect once again.
Yep.
The the tag team partners of the world right here.
Oh,
We got JV
that's me.
and
I raised my hand.
Clyde and Clyde.
There you
I'm Clyde, guys.
go. Yeah.
Dude. So, um, I always ask you basically the same thing, like how are you doing, how is
Yeah.
life and everything. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm just gonna talk about myself first. If
Okay.
that's okay.
That's fine.
Um,
Go right ahead.
Life is it has been very interesting, man,
Okay.
lately. Just back into the swing of things here in the Charlotte metro area, and
Yeah.
things are looking good, man. I'm currently enjoying life.
Okay.
Um,
That's
wrapping
good.
up a few things and moving forward with some other things. I got some
Yeah.
new stuff that I will be discussing here on the pod and with you soon, Javi. Basically, as soon as we
Oh.
get off this pod, I'll be talking to you more about it, but that's beside the point.
Okay.
But when I'm ready to tell the world will also know, man. But mainly, um, a friend of mine challenged me to watch a film this uh this past week.
Okay.
And I know you want to talk about Skeleton Crew, and I'm gonna have to apologize.
Well,
The
there
time
was
I
not
could
a new
have,
episode out yet.
the time I good. Well, that's good because I didn't watch the 2 episodes.
Okay. That's fine. So
Instead, I watched the fantastic 1995 instant classic film, The Babysitter's Club.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, right. So,
I have not seen that since probably around that time.
yeah. But
if not later than that.
I totally remember this movie though. Like I
Yeah. Yeah.
totally it's on your favorite app right now, Paramount Plus. So yeah, you're good. You can just watch it after this.
Yeah.
Um this was a cute summer coming of age film, man.
Yeah.
And like I didn't really understand cinema and film before, but this was a really fleshed out movie. Like, and all the main characters had arcs.
Okay.
This has to do with that it's being like based off of books and everything, man. But it was written well. It was like a thoroughly constructed story, including like antagonists. Um, I don't know, it just kind of made me remember the '90s for being so peaceful and easy. Maybe because I was 7, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a little bit of different life perspective at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. But like it was cool, man, because like it's also a movie like guys can enjoy because it had a couple of guy protagonists in it. I was helping out the
Hmm.
girls and everything. Um, so like overall on my MIAP bucket scale, this is gonna be detrimental. I'm probably gonna lose some followers for this. Hopefully
Okay.
none from San Jose. Um,
That's where they're all at, man.
that's all they're all at there. I give this movie 3 buckets of popcorn out of 5, man. Like it was
Okay.
actually I like that it's not only geared towards like young girls, but also geared towards guys, right?
Hmm.
And the best thing with the guys is like it reminded me of me because I was one of those guys who just wanted to like hang out with the girls too because they're pretty girls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then kind of found out like, dude, okay, y'all are actually y'all can do stuff. You know what I
Right, right. You have
mean?
you. You
I
mean you can throw a
appreciate you.
basketball? That's awesome. Never seen a girl before because I'm 7.
Never, never, ever. Not outside of my mommy.
Girl,
So no.
girls are icky.
That summer, it all changed though.
Yeah,
Okay,
right,
girls
right,
became awesome.
right.
Yeah, man. 3 buckets of popcorn for The Babysitters Club. I have to get a shout out
Okay.
to Wit about that. So thanks. I do appreciate that.
Nice.
Anyway, now that I'm off my Babysitters Club tangent, what is new with you, man? What's going on with the band, dude? Talk to me.
It's kind of the very, very slow season of the year right now for us. Typically, mostly because, family plans and vacations and things like that. But we have a show coming up in January 17th in Greensboro at Hangar 1819.
Say that one more time,
And
please.
we have a show in Greensboro at Hangar 1819.
That's the
The name of
clip
the
right
place.
there.
So that's January 17th. I mean, we're working on some new music. We got some new
Nice.
merch up, new wristbands and shirts and some stuff like that at 50flies.com. Uh, yeah, like I said, it's the beginning of the year. Well, the end of the year going into the beginning of the year, and it's usually pretty slow. So we should be booking up shows going into summer here over the next few months.
Dope, man. I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
really excited to hear that. Um, you guys are awesome, man. And how's the
Appreciate it.
you guys got a new drummer that you guys announced a little while ago. I know we talked about it briefly on the pod.
Yeah, it's been, I think, 4 months or so since he joined.
Nice.
We only had one show so far. We're supposed to have a couple more, but uh, one got postponed and another one got canceled altogether. But I mean, he's awesome, dude.
Good deal.
He came in, picked everything up, ran with it, doing his own thing, helping us write new music, all that good stuff. So Richard Hudson, he's a badass, man. So
Good man, good man, good man. Hey, dude. So I keep on telling you this, and you don't really take it back to your team,
okay,
the other
I'll let him
band
know.
members. But like when you guys start incorporating like more music with like egg shakers, I'm your
Yeah, yeah.
man. Okay,
We'll
I'm a
keep that in
beast.
mind. Um, we did talk about an egg shaker solo coming up, so
Thank you.
I'll somebody else send you an email and we'll we'll get that organized.
Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing trailers for Last Breath, The Fire Inside, in our movie of the week, Y2K. Party like it's 1999, guys. Team, hope you all are having a fantastic week, a good holiday season, and just like joy to everybody. We got some trailers coming out here for you. The Last Breath and The Fire Inside. Guys,
Nice.
like always, we got some socials.
Yep.
Click that link tree in the show notes. Like, share, subscribe. You get to see our beautiful faces. We also have the full reactions to these trailers and the full pod on our
Oh
YouTube
yeah.
page. So, guys, we appreciate the support. Love you.
Diver 2 is on bailout.
I will come back for you.
Oh boy.
Simu Lu, man, he's everywhere. It's so hot right now.
Is that who that was?
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Stay safe,
What's he
brother.
doing down there?
Hanging out with Woody.
Diver in the water.
Where's
I got
Buzz
to talk
at?
anybody to do
Bouncy
anything.
copy. Comms check.
Comms check.
Oh boy.
This wouldn't have been a real story with me and you.
You're pushing too hard.
We would still been up there trying to figure out who's going to go get on the boat
Diver 1.
at the port.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
You can like tell this is already gonna go bad. Like, see, red means bad.
Correct.
Get out of there.
Right now. Copy that.
Smack. There is no more slack. That's everything
Thing I've got.
The
Oh,
ship's
boy.
not drifting.
Chris has become our anchor.
This
That's
is not
never
good.
gonna hold.
Chris, on me.
What happens now?
Your umbilical. It's gonna snap. I will come back for you. But
That's
you
a
have
lie.
to get yourself back to the top. I can't rescue you if I can't find you. Understand?
Just make sure I'm lined up.
Yeah, you're not.
So, why did he?
That's like
fly
Jack
off the
and
thing, though?
Titanic, dog. You're dead.
We're drifting out of control.
How much gas does he have left? Not enough.
We're gonna be too late. It's a body recovery now.
No, it's not.
You tell him,
Not
Woody.
losing a diver today.
Duncan! Dave! I can't see you!
Woody's gonna free dive.
I
No
got an
equipment.
idea.
Let's say nothing on it.
We have to take control of the
He's
ship
gonna ride a
manually.
shark.
If we make a mistake,
It's gonna ride a shark down here. Is that what you said?
This isn't working!
You can do this, buddy.
I'm with you.
Oh,
Incoming
that's crazy.
swell. But
This
it's
looks
turnpike-
intense.
No!
That's just nope.
Chris! Diver! Where are you?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Know what I'm not doing on the 28th. All right, team. We have Last Breath. According to IMDb, a true story that follows seasoned deep sea divers as they battle the raging elements to rescue their crewmate trapped hundreds of feet below the ocean's surface.
Oh boy.
It's coming at us from written directed by Alex Parkinson. He has help from Mitchell LaFortune and David Brooks. We got Woody Harrelson, Cliff Curtis, Finn Cole, Simu Liu, Riz Khan, and other people as well. Like, I just really have like one question here.
Okay.
Why do people do things that's going to put them in harm? I just never understood that concept.
Well, there's just wild things people do in general that, I guess they have to be done for whatever reason that it's happening. But it's just crazy to think that somebody's like, I'm going to go in this career where I'm going to jump out of the bottom of a ship and go down to the bottom of the ocean.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Were there still things down there that like we don't know about? I mean, Jason Statham's there as well, fighting them all. That's beside the point, though. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Like every time somebody goes on an adventure for science, they find more things that they've never seen before. Like every single time.
At 37, I don't want to see anything new, like creature wise. I'm good. Okay. We got enough creatures. Okay.
There are a lot of creatures, yeah.
No, man. So for like, it's Woody Harrelson, right? And Woody Harrelson is an absolute phenom, movie star, actor. Love him in everything. He brings it in everything. You see the intensity in his eyes, in his voice, in this film. I'm just really invested in seeing how this actually plays out because
Yeah.
my man looked like he was lost. What do you have up your sleeve, Woody? You gonna call Ted Danson, go down there together, have some beers with him or something? I don't know, man. But like, I'm locked in though. I was joking. I am going to definitely see this film. This is a theater drop. This looks like a beautiful, scary, claustrophobic good time. Like I pull up for movies like this, man.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, this is one that's going on the calendar, man. So I thought this on I was just processing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a lot
I thought this on
thinking,
the socials. Team, let us know your thoughts about Last Breath. It's also your favorite like underwater adventure movie. it's the Meg 2, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's Meg 2,
let's just be
definitely.
honest right there, right? Well, man,
That was like a John Octopus in that one.
was
Squid
John
or something.
Octopus in that movie, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I'm excited for the third one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Please, Warner Brothers, fast track that thing, okay? Jason Statham needs more money.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here to pay my mom's bill.
So you're her, right? You're the boxer?
Yeah, golden girl.
That's right. I'm scared of her.
There was a girl named Clarissa came into the gym tonight. What you think about girls boxing?
Don't see no reason why she can't. She got hands.
Hey, Mama.
She got
Go
hands.
to bed. I got training in the morning.
When you win that prize money, we could get our own place. Just us.
USA Boxing hasn't won a gold medal since 2004.
Yeah, well, none of them boxers was Clarissa, was
Let him know, Brian.
As long as I'm boxing, I'm gonna be okay.
Bobbing and
You
weaving.
on the path.
We got two
Everything
true
you
stories
see out
on
there
today.
is just one more thing to get in your way.
Go.
What you
Oh.
doing?
You think I don't know about what it's like to be 16? Hormones all everywhere?
Don't nobody want to hear about your nasty hormones.
Oh, you don't? Well, I'm gonna tell you
Nah.
though.
Who's gonna rip the Nike? Soon, bruh, soon. What's this?
That good protein.
Can I at least have some fries?
Coach Jason say no French fries.
We're going to
Lockdown.
China for the qualifiers. And after that, it's London. Can't nobody beat me.
I like that. Oh my god.
Like, it's just practice. Calm down. It's just fun.
This just ain't what I thought it would be. All these people getting these endorsements. Meanwhile, I can barely pay my mama rent.
Maybe it just take more time. I would love to represent Clarissa. It's just much harder with women athletes.
It's not fair, but people expect female athletes to behave a certain way.
I won that gold medal by being me. What happened to staying true to who you are?
Nah, fam.
It's way
Don't
bigger
do it.
than boxing, Russ. So it's gonna be up to you to show who Clarissa Shields really is.
That's right.
If I'm trained for the second gold medal, I'm gonna need exactly what the men get.
Is it the money? Is it the recognition?
Money is recognition.
Come on, bruh.
This ain't just about
From
me.
Flint,
It's
baby.
for all the women.
Folks around here know that if Clarissa Shields can do it, they can too.
Always a running
Seen
scene
more
in
than
every
16
boxing
years.
movie.
Most people seen in their entire lifetime.
Conditioning, man.
I want you to take that fine side of you and turn it into something good.
Hey, yo, you represent out there. Show 'em how we do it in Flint.
That's dope. Hey.
Get it.
All right, team. We have The Fire Inside. According to IMDb, the story of Clarissa T. Rex Shields. That's a name right there. A boxer from Flint, Michigan, who trained to become the first woman in her country's history to win an Olympic gold medal in the sport. Now, I will say something here. Her name is her nickname is T Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have short arms? Is that why she's called T Rex? I
have no
really
clue.
I'm gonna Google that later. Not right now.
You probably
Recording a
find a story about
podcast.
it, yeah.
So what'd you say?
So you can probably find a story about it.
But like that's just like, oh, what if my name was Clyde T Rex Smith? Right?
Right.
You guys would pull up and be like, oh yeah, baby arms.
Yeah, that was, you definitely wouldn't be called T Rex. It definitely would be baby arms. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you didn't even get that. You didn't get your beer from the bar for you, bro. Can't reach it. Top
Right.
shelf. No, interesting, but no, dude. Okay, so a couple things here. Brian Tyree Henry is like one of the best doing it right now. And you know he was reluctant. He's the voice of Miles Morales' dad in the Spider-Verse movies, and he was reluctant from taking that role because he was like, I'm too young to play a father. Turning around, he's right now, a couple years later, he was a father there. He's playing another father in this film.
There you go.
But he just looks good, man. I like seeing like different guys. Like you could have put any like in shape, good looking black guy like as the dad, right?
Right.
but you got like a serious good actor in Brian Tyree Henry, and he's not the prototypical like sexy good actor, man. He is. I just love seeing diversity in more ways than
There you
just
go.
like color. So he's a big
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
but he's getting all these starring roles, man. So there's luck for me out there.
So you're saying we have a chance?
yes. No, but looks intense, man. And my
Yeah.
favorite part of this trailer was it was funny is when she was going to get lunch and she got all like the veggies and the bland chicken and everything.
Mm-hmm.
When you are from like the hood, you have you're representing, man, right? Like if you're a kid from Charlotte, um you're a kid from Charlotte, whatever, right there. But if you're like from Flint, Michigan, and you're
Yeah.
representing like that, like you have the whole city on your back. The kid even said that, man, representing how
Yeah.
like we do out here. So everybody pulls up, man. Everybody contributes and be like, "Yo, you succeed, we all succeed."
Oh yeah.
Right? Like there's been several athletes out of Charlotte where like, yeah, we don't really care, whatever. But like Flint, like that's huge, man. That's hood. That's
Yeah.
dirt poor Michigan. Well, not anymore dirt poor, but you catch my drift, man.
Mm.
This looks good. I want to see more stories like this, man. This might be something. If it starts catching fire, that I would definitely pull up in the theaters to see, man. What were your thoughts?
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Looks like a very passionate film,
Yeah.
and that's the kind of thing you want to get out of these type of a true story, right? We really want to see what's going on, not just a bunch of comedy, a bunch of drama. You really want to read into the deep part of the story, which is what the trailer gave us, right? Some traveling, a lot of dialogue coming from the bottom, getting up to the top. So definitely looks like a good flick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Team, we're gonna throw this movie, The Fire Inside, on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Also, what is your favorite boxing movie, guys? All right. What is your favorite boxing movie? I can tell you what mine is, right?
It's
Um,
Rocky, right?
definitely not. I like Rocky and Bullwinkle more than I like Rocky. Um, it's a movie with
I know you love Sylvester Stallone a lot, so I know he's up there on the top. That's why I figured that.
just always on top of every list of anything ever. My favorite boxing movie. It came a year after The Babysitter's Club.
Oh, okay.
It's a little known film starring Samuel L. Jackson, Jamie Foxx, Peter Berg, and Damon Wayans and Jeff Goldblum. The Great White Hype. If you've never seen this film, I highly recommend it. Is the best boxing movie ever. Not because of the boxing, just because of like the racism and the comedy of it. It's just awesome for its time. So,
It's fair.
team, we're gonna throw The Fireside on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. All right, man. You ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yeah, man, that sounds good.
Well, I'm glad that it sounds good because we
Yeah.
have a throwback movie here for you that just came
Oh,
out,
boy.
right? If that makes any sense to you. So we have Y2K and a little bit about Y2K, guys. This movie was released December 6th, 2024, so just a few days ago here. This movie is written and directed by Kyle Mooney, and Kyle Mooney also got an assist from Evan Winter to write it.
Nice. Looks like we had a $15 million budget, and so far it's grossed 2.1 mil. Starting this one, we have Jaden Martell as Eli, Rachel Ziegler as Laura, Julian Dennison as Danny, Daniel Zagaldry as CJ, Lachlan Watson as Ash, Eduardo Franco as Farkas, Fred Durst as himself, and Kyle Mooney as Garrett.
We're gonna keep rolling.
Oh yeah.
And I know y'all loving this right here. All right, dude, go ahead, give us that quick synopsis of Y2K so we can talk about the amazing performance of Fred Durst. the hero of the
Oh,
film.
yeah. Yeah, we get to see the end of 1999, right? It was a wild time. We see some friends that have to fight for the world after Y2K virus takes over their town at midnight of the year 2000.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. So let's start at the top here. We got our protagonist of the film, uh Frederick Jonathan Durst III, playing himself, man. Um give me your thoughts about this. No, I'm joking.
Old Durst.
We got, we got Jaden Martell as Eli, man, and I love how they introduced this kid. Like they introduced him at his computer,
Yeah.
and not like seeing him from like that like third that over the shoulder like POV shot or whatever what he's doing. Like we get a full like shot of his screen and what he's doing and the conversations that he's having, the naughty stuff that he's watching, the stuff that he's not even googling, but it wasn't Google at that time. It was just like looking up via American Online. Like that was just a really good quick shot of explaining who this kid is, what he's about, what he enjoys, and like, dude, instant messenger, dog.
I had some flashbacks.
Dude, instant messenger?
A lot happened like in my highlight reels from that time. It's crazy.
Where you had to have a away message. I love they even added that, right? He like pinged her, well, not pinged, but chatted her one more time, and her away message was there. And I was like, dude, you have to have an away message.
What really got me was the little door noise. Like when somebody enters your friends or whatever.
When somebody's online, yeah.
My man like hit her up immediately.
Oh yeah, 1000%, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, but like even with him and Danny, like the conversations that he had, like those are the conversations that like we had, man. Like we're not serious, right? There was no serious conversations to have. But we actually like used our words and described things. Like we're best friends. We talk all the time. All we do is share reels and memes, right?
And that was what, middle school? 2000?
That was
like 6th, 7th grade?
That was leading up to that was like 7th, 8th for us. Yeah, like 7th grade, 8th grade, all the way up. Yeah, through high school.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then like Facebook dropped, so it was like you just chat on there instead.
Just drove AOL in the ground. We just abandoned that whole thing.
We just said nope. You know, people still have their AOL emails though. That's it.
Wow.
That's the only thing AOL offers. And I don't even know who owns AOL right now.
I didn't even know that was a thing still.
People will not let go of those, man. People still get their emails there.
What if I can make one? Can we change all of Movie in a Pod stuff to AOL email?
I mean, I'm not opposed. Oh my god!
Yeah, look at it right now.
It's an American web portal and online service provider based in New York, and it's brand marketed by Yahoo. So Yahoo owns AOL, so it's still a thing.
Mail.aol.com.
Yep.
Yahoo. Yep. Yahoo Incorporated.
It is still a thing, guys. We're not really going to talk about this movie at all. We're just going to talk about like everything that made us like remember this time.
It's so much, dude. It's
so much, dude, that came out, dude. But no, like, but then you get the sense when you finally see this kid, he's like small, he's meek, he's doesn't look the most confident kid on the planet. But he has this really good relationship with his boy Danny. So we meet this kid Eli, and we're like, all right, he's him, but like maybe he's whole. He's a better guy. Maybe he's more full when he's with Danny, and that does come out. Like, we're gonna talk about Jacob Dennison in just a few moments here, but like Julian Dennison, excuse me. But he does kind of help flesh out Eli, and he's the other part. Kind of like when me and you used to just like go out all the time. You know, I'm over there just like dancing, vibing, a little intoxicated, right? And I'm like, I'm just gonna chill tonight.
Things happen.
And then you push me in the circle of a dance floor, move everybody out the way. You're like, he's about to break it down, right? Watch out, right? Like, and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, he's laughing right now because he know his ass does this shit every single night
All
that
the
we
time.
went out.
Oh, dude, that was the highlight of my night usually.
Yo, guys, make space for this guy. Make space. You made it a big spectacle. Oh man, yeah. No, good times. But no, like so like, you know, Danny brings it out of Eli. So like even to the point where their whole plan on New Year's Eve was to watch Junior, classic movie by the way. And just eat whatever, eat food or whatever, just hang out at the house. But they decided to go to that party, and I don't know about you, man. Let's talk about Julian Dennison, man. Like, for a big boy, this kid has swag, man.
Yeah, that's what I was getting from it when we first see him. I mean, really, just when you first see him, he's just kind of just there to have a good time, right? Then we get to the party, and he's throwing down there. He's, you know, talking to some of the girls he sees there, and basically just showing that, you know, trying to show Eli, hey man, we're gonna have a good time, man. We're here.
We're no different than these
fun.
guys. We're no different than Soccer Chris,
Soccer
okay?
Chris.
I love that line. Oh my god. We're no different than this guy.
Yeah.
Like, let's have a good time. Let's kill it. And like Danny did it all. He even was like an asshole and later was like, dude, I'm carrying this for the both of us, right? I'm doing this for us, right? Which is like a little yes and a little like, shut the hell up. No, you're not. You're doing this for your damn self, right?
You know,
you need a good wingman. But you need a
30-70,
wingman who kind of like you don't need a wingman who like, you know, ridicules you in front of like these hot girls. So I like the dichotomy between those two characters, man. They were just really fun on screen there. So we got the amazing Rachel Zegler as Laura. Talk to me, man.
Oh yeah, Rachel. So she is, you know, the love interest of Eli, but obviously has no love interest for Eli. It seems like they've been friends for a while, right? And or they were friends. She got popular, and they just weren't friends anymore after that. And she's apparently a computer savvy hacker type thing. That's. I mean, this was classic hacker movie.
Oh yeah.
It was. I mean, the montage, the clicking, the everything about it was like. It was like I was watching Angelina Jolie all over again.
I was literally about to say that. You beat me to it, damn it. Yes, I'm so glad you brought that out. Whatever that movie was with her, it was Hackers, was it not?
Hackers, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. It was such a good movie.
Weren't they going against like were they going against like Professor X or something like that in that movie?
Yeah, I forget what that guy's name is. But
James
else
Stewart,
was in there?
yeah.
Matthew Lillard was in there and some other people. Good times. Anyways, so, you know, they do the whole thing where they're, you know, now they're stuck together after the apocalypse, and they just slowly fall. Well, she slowly falls for him, and he never stopped being in love with her. So that good time.
Yeah. What I really liked is like she was, you know, she's the popular girl, and this was really interesting to me, right? As far as character arcs and understanding people, there was time in this movie for her to kind of explain, like, I didn't like ask to be popular. I
Yeah.
didn't like ask to be pretty. I'm sorry I don't have a I'm not psychic, so I know, like, hey, I need to go talk to these people, right? Because
Right.
she got involved in hanging out with like the nerds, the freaks, the geeks through this process in this movie. Um, and having to like survive with them, they were kind of assholes to her. That's another thing. Like, I appreciated that character arc, but like, we don't have time for this shit. Like, why are you still being petty? Like, it's all like, we need to survive together, and you're gonna be an asshole to each
Oh
other.
yeah,
Like, what's
after the
happening?
fact, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's our
Yeah,
friend
there's
just
like
got killed, and we're
everybody.
doing this still?
It's like one person from every clique was left in that little group.
Okay, talking about click, man. That's
Oh yeah.
good. I liked the way they like walked into that party, and the camera
Exactly.
kind of went to like every different group, and every group had their
Yeah.
own different song. I love
Oh yeah.
that too,
Oh yeah.
right? Like the big band and swing, the potheads, right? The pop group or whatever. Like,
Oh
that
yeah.
was really, really dope, man. That was reminiscent, because even in like middle school and high school, there was just so many different groups of
Yeah.
people,
Oh yeah.
man.
All
So
over the place.
different tribes. I loved it. Different hairstyles, different clothing options. That was really dope, man.
Yeah. I mean, this was a very good start to the movie.
Oh yeah,
Just the memories that like flush back from that time, right? I mean, we were in middle school, so I think it really kind of hit more in high school, like the
yeah,
cliques and stuff like that. Because middle school, you didn't really have that freedom as
yeah.
much as you
True,
did in high school.
true.
Um, but still, that time period as well just kind of
The
came
big
back to all that craziness.
the big Jinko jeans,
Yeah, yeah, it was good
the
times.
Fred Durst like backwards red hat that everybody. I had one of those hats, dog. Like, I thought that's all I wanted for Christmas one year was a
Just
red Yankees hat. And if you're looking at me, you're not seeing that logo, baby. Okay, because
right.
it's on backwards, right? I'm ready to break shit, mom. Okay, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
didn't say shit, mom. I'm sorry.
oh man.
I want it off for the nookie. Oh, I can't say that
Yeah.
either. Damn it.
I don't know what that means.
What? I don't know what it means, but I did it all for it though. Oh man. And then we have like the other host of characters in this here. So we have CJ, who is the kid who is he was interesting. I actually liked him because there was kind of two groups in that one group of like potheads. There was the Limp Bizkit fans who like loved Fred Durst and lived
Mhm.
by him. And then there was like Daniel who was in there as well. And he was more of a conscious thought type of hip hop rapper.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like anybody who was mainstream. He actually hated like mainstream artists like Limp Bizkit. And I was like, this guy has got to be one of those assholes in the group. Whatever.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Lachlan Watson as Ash. She's the one who like lives and breathes everything Limp Bizkit and Fred Durst.
Oh yeah.
Her character was interesting. And then like, I don't know about you, man, but like anything that Eduardo Franco is in, he's just a good time.
Right.
Like, he's just a really funny kid.
He's really found his place.
Well, he's never cutting his hair. This kid is never, ever, ever going to cut his hair.
Yeah.
So if it can't be long, he's like, all right, I'm not doing that role. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right,
whatever. He's Fargo. He's kind of the leader of that like freaks and geek type Limp Bizkit fans, and he's kind of an asshole, bigger kid, bully.
Yeah.
God damn, he's 30. I didn't know he was 30 years. That's a grown ass man right there. That is a grown ass man.
It really is. Oh
Good
man.
God. But no, I thought that was just like I thought he was interesting. He was actually fun,
Yeah.
and the scenes that he was in, he was a good time. But he's the ultimate stoner, dude. Like
I
there
don't
was
know. I don't know. We ain't got to Garrett yet.
there was no reason for him to do what he needed to do, like when he put those rollerblades on, right?
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
there was
What was the point? Yeah.
there was no point in that at all. Oh, it was
What was
hilarious.
funny is like I was when that scene came up, I was like, he's not really gonna do that right now. Like that's not what is. Like I was trying to figure out what was about to happen,
And
and I was like,
while I'm thinking about it, it
is he?
happens.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to go X Games right now.
Oh man, we got a long cameo from Fred Durst as himself.
Is that even a
Um,
cameo?
it's just you're an actor, and yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
you got
You're just
acting credits right
yeah.
now. Um, Kyle Mooney as Garrett. Kyle Mooney, like the writer director, put himself in the movie, and like I every town had probably still has one of these guys,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's just super chill. He's all about peace. He just wants to get high. He's the collective, baby, you know?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Uh. He really. He really takes over uh from Danny, right, as our kind of comedic relief.
Yeah.
And he's just he, the comedy in him is it changes like from scene to scene. He's a little different, uh, especially when he's real amped up too. Like it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Just a good time there. So and then we have a whole host of other people. Like we
Oh
got
yeah,
Mason Gooding, the kid Leroy as Soccer Chris. Don't call me that. It's just
it's
Chris.
just Chris. Just Chris.
That made me laugh. Alicia Silverstone, so Cher is in this
Yeah,
movie. Yes. So that like the cast, man. Um the look and feel of this movie, man, like scope as far as I mean, it's only what, like 15 million was the budget, so it's not like it was a
yeah,
big budget, but you know, it felt like anywhere USA. And that was cool
right.
because you definitely want that vibe, and I understood that. Um where
It
the
was more
money
about
was
it was more about the time than the place.
yeah, exactly.
Is what it was. Yeah,
Where the money was spent on was the look and the feel and bringing it back to 99.
yeah,
And how do you do that with such, I mean, 15 million is a lot of money, but with such little movie money, um, it's the clothes, it's the hairstyle, right? It's the
yeah,
all like trying to get all those old school tech, right?
yeah. You're basically
Tamagotchis.
you're basically making the movie like they would have made in '99.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly,
exactly
man.
how the whole thing went down, and I loved it.
Now, another thing I want to talk about is the music. The music was the music of the time,
Yep.
and I appreciated that. A couple things that I appreciated is like there's some elements in this movie that there's things that happen, and we're getting Eli's perspective, and we're
Mhm.
thinking like the music is just background movie music,
Mhm.
but it ends up being like music that's actually playing in the convenience store or music that's playing at the party, right?
Yeah, then it's just
makes
like
it
in the
funnier.
background. Yeah,
And how
yeah, I
do you
felt
know
that.
that is because like Danny walks in the frame or somebody else walks in the
Yeah.
frame and like ruins that moment in some way
Mhm.
via comedy. That was just fun, man. So I really liked that. They even did the whole they were trying to walk to the collective party or whatever, getting away from the robots, and they even like broke out in song.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that would happen in real life, but it was not about that. It was about just reminiscing about this time in Kyle Mooney and Evan Winter's life. I think that's what the biggest thing was from this, and I enjoy that. That aspect of the movie,
Agreed.
I definitely enjoyed, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's talk about a theme here, man.
Okay.
Stop being scared and do something about it.
There you go.
Eli definitely was like, I'm doing this thing, man. And whatever it is, go after that girl you want, chart your own path, do you and not be tied down by any one group.
Agreed.
Basically, do you, boo. All right, team. That is our conversation about 2024's Y2K. JV, this cinematic adventure that we went on, man. Give me your thoughts and ratings on this, brother.
Yeah, man, this one had me laughing a lot.
Yeah.
Like, pretty solid laughing that I haven't had in a while sitting in the theater watching the movie. But it wasn't like a jokes laugh. It was just like I can relate to what's going on.
Yeah.
And like, just taking me back a little bit to some fun times. The only thing I have to say, like, kind of bad about the movie is the ending.
That damn Fred Durst.
The ending really was not as it was kind of a chaos, and not in a fun way.
Not in a fun way at all. Yeah.
yeah. It got pretty chaotic at the end, and it really went off the rails to away from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, agreed.
But what was cool was there was a pretty solid line of the beginning of the movie where I forgot this was going to turn into what it was going to turn into. Like, I was really enjoying like this comedy movie that we were living in.
Yeah.
Like, through this party. And then it started taking a turn, and it was still pretty good. And in the end, it really lost me there. So I'll give this one a 3 buckets of popcorn this week. So solid movie. I'll catch it again. But it kind of fell short there at the end for me.
Yeah, I got you.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Bedtime, huh?
Almost my bedtime, man.
Yeah.
It's getting to
got
that
1
time.
minute. It's almost 9 o'clock. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. Done, guys. No, dude. So I had serious high hopes for this film, and it kind of let me down, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They threw like a bunch of concepts and themes that like they just threw so many at us, right? The things they threw at us was like two friends trying to, finally be cool at a party, and they're gonna do it at Y2K.
Yeah.
Man, the kid goes after the girl that he wants, right? This whole like sci-fi Y2K thing, why is it happening? Why is it killing all of us, right? We all are just humans and we just rely on technology too much, and we don't need to do that. This togetherness, right? So it's like 5 or 6 different themes that they throw at us. They really could have just like hit us with 2 and just built off of that, right? But I did have a good time and love the references and the clothing and the video store. Dude, I loved the video store.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I figured you really like that.
You know how much I love talking, like, when we are able to shoot a commercial to go on YouTube, like, I want it in a video store. I can't find one. We're gonna have to create it if we do, right?
That's fine. We'll figure it out.
But like, even some of the jokes landed, which was dope, man. So I really enjoyed that. But they were like references to that time. Yeah. For me, this movie gets 2 buckets of popcorn, and I just wanted it to be more focused on 1 or 2 concepts, 1 or 2 things, and it seems like the writers were just like, this was a more personal film for them. Like, when you write a movie, and I'm not a anything, so don't take my advice here. But like,
This is
wanna,
our show.
This is
Do
our
whatever
show,
you-
damn it. You want to gather as many fans of this as possible.
Yeah.
They made a very specific film, and I say specific because like they made one real like mainstream musical choice, and that was Limp Bizkit. Right? There's other great bands and artists at that time where you could have referenced, but you chose, and you did, like the Cisco Thong song, that was the hottest song in 99. I get it. But like outside of like that, it was really just Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
And that right there just tells me like, and you really focus on like the freaks and geeks aspect of like the potheads who like this type of music, right, in their clothes or whatever. You didn't expound upon that where you could have maybe got a wider audience.
Yeah.
That was kind of my gripe there.
Yeah, it kind of turned into two different movies.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like basically, once everything went down and they left the house,
yeah,
it was a different movie. Up until that point, dude, I was having a great time. It was actually a really good movie.
Like,
and then there, it just immediately just went to something completely different.
Like, it would have been better if they would have been in the house longer, too.
Yeah.
I think, like, it would have been more of a smaller film and still giving us, like, those
weird
cultural references. But as soon as they got out of the house, you are correct. Yeah, 2 buckets of popcorn. It was funny. I laughed. I liked the references. The first 30, 35, 40 minutes is just fantastic. After that, it kind of was like, ugh.
Yeah.
So I'll probably right around the same exact time as you kind of were starting to check out. I was doing the same exact thing, team. So, yeah, 2 buckets of popcorn for me, dog. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Y2K. Next week, we'll be discussing the Megan Fox robots taking over the entire world. Please, somebody send some help. Film Subservience.
And that's streaming on Netflix.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Don't trust the